All right, I'm driving through Colombo. Driving in Colombo is a very special skill in Sri Lanka. It is like you can't make any, you saw that? You can't make any abrupt moves when you're driving in Colombo. You have to kind of go with the flow with everybody else. And it's a real art because, okay, this road is a one-way road, one-way street, so you don't find the vehicles coming at you, bicycles, and sometimes there are cows on the road too. So you gotta really keep your cool here and kind of feel your way through. And it's amazing how nobody hits each other here because everybody kind of senses each other through the process. So it's kind of a beautiful thing. And I've also noticed that in Colombo there are areas where there are no traffic lights, and then they introduce a traffic light. And when they introduce a traffic light, it creates a real traffic jam. And if you leave it up to the people, they kind of find their way through. And so that's really interesting. So there's a difference between driving in Canada and driving here, where driving in Canada we have to drive between the lines, you have to obey all the rules, and the distances between vehicles. Now you see how close we are in terms of the distances between each other. All of that is kind of an intuitive way of driving, and there's a sense of give and take here. That is kind of an amazing thing to see that capacity, that capability is there amongst us human beings. So one of the things that I do is also I'm also constantly in my breath when I drive here too, because you got to really watch out for so many things that are happening around us. So if we are driving fairly slow here, there are places where you can drive 50, 60, 70, 80 kilometers an hour. Then you got to really be scanning the horizon really fast, because there could be dogs coming through, there could be bicycle, there could be pedestrians, and these three-wheelers, the tuk-tuks, sometimes are very quick to turn. They might see a passenger somewhere and they might just take a turn. So those are all very, very sort of dangerous, and if you're not ready for it, you can get caught out. So the point I'm trying to say is that we have all the capacity to really learn and change the way we drive. Even if you've just only driven in a place where everybody has adhered to the rules, in a matter of a couple of days, if you just let go of the fear and the anxiety, you will learn, and it kind of comes naturally. And that's that intuition part that I call it the power of balance, where we balance between the two brains and kind of letting go and letting things unfold. Because if I'm stuck on the left side of the brain, I'm going to be thinking too much, I'm going to be worrying too much, I'm going to run on fear. So you got to also let go of that fear as we drive on these roads. So it's an experience. So I just thought I'll show that to you. Now we've just come to a two-way small street, and you see the vehicles coming our way too. So it's again, sort of moving way, going with the flow kind of thing too. All right, well, greetings from Colombo, Sri Lanka. Until next time, be well, be happy.